On Thursday, we talked about a sell on BTC, at least to make a lower low before we start looking for buy program. Welcome to today's weekly commentary. So, in today's weekly commentary or forecast, I'll be giving my analysis, technical and fundamental analysis across major pairs and what I will be expecting for this week. So, the first thing I'm expecting for this week is a sell on BTC, right? So here we have some liquidity, which I discussed in our last live session. So we have some liquidity right here, which market came back for. After that, market is what reversing from this area, but we can literally see that market is not giving momentum to the upside. Rather, the momentum here is to the downside. Since we have this momentum to the downside, we cannot expect market to what give us some pullback that to this level or above this level for a possible sell move. So this is one of the major moves I'm expecting on BTC. And what am I expecting on BTC overall? I'm expecting a buy program within this imbalance or for deeper pullback before buy program. So either from this imbalance or deeper before you buy program. So this is one of the major moves I'm expecting for this week on BTC for long-term investors. So we come back to good. Also, for investors and normal traders, we'll be discussing what I expect on XAU USD. That means good against US dollar. The first thing we understand is good overall is bullish on forward time frame, daily, and if possible on weekly time frame. So we have this break of structure to the upside right here. So since we have this break of structure, we are expecting a buy program good. Market created a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, lower low right here. So we're having now momentum movement to the upside. At the same time, we'll have short-term reversal right here. The only thing is that in this reversal, there's no CRT reversal, but this does not mean it cannot give us a buy program. So it can give us a buy program. So what am I expecting on good is a buy program for this week. So there are two major moves I'm expecting that good to buy within this area. If market give us a confirmation within this area, I can look for a buy program to the upside or price to go lower from this area for a buy program. So this is one of the trade I'll be updating across my channel for this week. I'll be expecting market to buy from this level to the upside. So this is one of the major moves I'm expecting. We look at the report. If code report is also supporting this technical view. So if code report is not supporting this technical view, what we do, we wait for confirmation around these two POIs we have right here. All right, so this is my view on XAU USD. Now we move to Euro USD. On Euro USD, we can clearly see the market has been selling. From the last weekly commentary, I said we are looking for sell from here or from this resistance level, then this is the reference zone for sell program. So since we are looking for a sell program, what are we expecting on Euro USD? So right here we have a CRT reversal plus a sharp movement to the upside. Apart from the sharp movement to the upside, on M5 we have a clear smart money footprint reversal right here, which led for this sell movement right here. So what is this telling us? This is telling us that Euro USD is currently heading bearish again. So that means this can be a break of structure for a downtrend. So that means I'm expecting what Euro USD give us a short-term pullback into this range for a bearish expansion the downside to possibly make a lower low here. So this is one of the major move or one of the view I have on Euro USD. So either a sell from here, but if market set to close above this level, we can expect a sell above this high right here. So this is my view on Euro USD in form of a technical analysis. So that is it. And where Euro USD is buying from is M5 reference zone. All right, from H1 you'll see right there, but on M5 you have it just right here. So you see clearly a little imbalance right here, plus a void in a bar right here for a sell program. So that's where market is selling on Euro USD. Let's look at other pairs like US 500. On US 500, from our last live session we did on Thursday, which was around here, all right, we were looking for this buy program. The only thing is that very day, market did not give us our entry around 12. So if market gave entry around this candle or around this candle, would have taken an entry to buy this UF30. So we're getting this high and possibly this high. So we didn't get a clear entry on this particular pair. But if we have one entry in this coming week in our live session, then we surely take those entries. So we also look at this pair, which is UF30. So this is one of the trade I actually took, which was on Friday. So I took a trade, then market tagged me in a little and here, then later on hit my break even and drop down. So this is one of the trade. But apart from this trade, there are another reason why I kept this pair also, this and the live session trade we discussed for this buy program. So we discussed this particular trade right here after this later engulfing above this high right here. So we're looking for a short-term engulfing right here, and market give a little pullback right here plus a buy program. The only thing is that it didn't give a reasonable pullback for us to enter that the same day. If not, this would have been a good ride on US 30. So we look at other pairs, which is card that very day. We also look at this card for a buy program, and we discussed two things that very day. I said we can look for a buy program from here, and also this. I said it that very day that we can buy from here, but this is what I will send the channel for us to buy from, so that in case market did not give confirmation here, then you can likely will set a limit order right here for a buy program to make a higher high around this high, or an entry plus confirmation around here for market to make a higher high. So this is one of the other trade we discussed. So these are the major recap trade that we have as of last week. Now, this is another of the trade I actually took. And we have USD Chef, right? In my outlook as of last week, I discussed this that okay, this is early consolidation, manipulation to the upside. Then you're expecting with a distribution to trade into this level. So after market trading to this level now, we are having now a buy program continue to the upside. So right here we have a sharp movement to the downside. The only thing is that the sharp movement did not have what CRT. So what on H4 has CRT reversal right here. So since we have this H4 CRT on 5 minutes time frame, do we still have the same thing? Yes. So market break this high right here. So I would possibly be monitoring this area if market give us what a confirmation within this zone. So since there's no clear confirmation, I will mark these two POI together for a buy program. So these are the major trade I am monitoring for this coming week. I'm monitoring this trade for this coming week because this is a clear, huge imbalance of what interest that the market can buy from. So since we have these two, this POI right here, we can expect what possible buy continuation the upside. Now we have New Zealand USD. On New Zealand USD, right here on daily time frame, market traded into this resistance level. Now, apart from market trading into this resistance level, overall this pair is turning bearish. So on 4-hour time frame, we have a bearish structure right here, which is this. So market can sell within the structural range. On 1-hour time frame, you will have it just like this particular white candle. That is your SC candle. That is where price is selling from currently. So that is one major trade we can monitor. But another thing is this. I'm also monitoring this area as my next point of what interest to sell New Zealand USD. We have USD JPY, right? So we have a short-term buy program right here from here to the upside. Then it pull back into this imbalance before a buy program. So this pair, I'm still bullish fully on this particular pair to make a higher high. But currently, I haven't analyzed this that much. So if I analyze it again, then I'll give you guys feedback in the community later on. So we have GPB USD. On GPB USD, I can clearly see market trading to this void in a week right here. And it's giving us what a reaction off from that void in a week. So since we're having this reaction from this particular level, and we have this short buy movement right here, on 4-hour time frame, we look at it if it's what is CRT reversal. Answer is yes, it's a CRT reversal plus a smart money footprint to the upside. So on 15 minutes time frame, what do we need? We also need a smart money footprint reversal, which is this. which is what market has given us now. So this means I'll possibly looking for a sell program from this particular zone on Euro or on GBP USD. So this can be my stop loss right here, which is around 14 pips, but it's what it's sometimes, all right? If you can trade or you wait for confirmation around this area to have a shorter stop loss. So we can also refine it on let's say during this time frame. On this time frame, we have something like this. We have imbalance. Market can trade into this imbalance and start selling. But we have this as our refined zone for a sell program on GBP USD. So this is another major trade I'll be monitoring for the week. Another thing is what if you want to even refine it even further to have better POI, you can refine it to this resistance level right here on this 1 hour time frame for a sell program. So this make it just 8.3 pips, or you set your stop loss just right at around 10 pips above this high right here. So this can be a good trade for the week. We also have another trade, which is New Zealand USD. So I was expecting market to sell from this resistance level, but it didn't trade into that level. So I'm also monitoring this trade for a possible sell movement. So I'm monitoring this trade for a possible sell movement. Apart from that, I'm also watching it closely on intraday time frame. So I don't have a POI yet on it. So I'm just waiting for a break of structure plus a confirmation on this higher time frame before a sell program. So these are the major views I have across all these major USD. So after this sell program, though we're looking for a buy program from here, for a buy program for a buy move and last outlook. So market did not trade into this level before the buy continued to the upside. So we are currently now in an uptrend on USD CAD. So let's look at the COT report of this week. Then we add it with the technical analysis we have. On the COT report, we have Australian dollar. On the Australian dollar, we notice as of last week, they closed about 2,000 long position and also close about 1,000 short position. So what this is telling us is that what buyers are not strong, sellers are not also. So that means as of this coming week, we are expecting AUD not to be too strong, except an external monetary policy affect the market, then we can expect it to be strong or weaker based on the current form now. It is what? Not strong, neither weak. So that is the current analysis. So we have Canadian dollar. On Canadian dollar, clearly right here we can see that they added 1,000 position, but at the same time they added 4,000 short position on Canadian dollar. So what is this telling us? We went from minus 63 to minus 71 to minus 74. So this means that sellers are coming in on Canadian dollar. So sellers are coming in on Canadian dollar. But at the same time, buyers, I meant to say, buyers are also coming in on USD. You understand that I don't give outlook on USD that much because I use more of their interest rate compared to the COT report on USD. So currently, USD is also gaining strength. So Canadian dollar is also gaining strength. So that means two of them are strong. So if two of them are strong, what will mostly likely happen in the market is that there will be what either be forming a range structure or a consolidation. So a range structure is when market most of the times is when market is trending to the upside, but there's no strength in that trend. So that is this type of movement. It's kind of like a consolidation of movement. Market will be trapped within a range. So that is when both sides are strong. USD is strong, Canadian dollar is also strong. That can also affect the market. So we continue. We have Swiss franc, that is CHF or US CHF. USD against CHF. So on CHF, they added almost equal position. So there's no more changes. The same thing, that means it's not strong, it's not super weak. We have Euro. So on Euro, we notice that they close about 6,000 short position. and added only about 9,000 long position. So what is this telling us? So we went from 128,000 to 120,000 to 120,000. So this means that Euro is gaining strength. So that means as of this coming week, we can see some little strength on Euro. But just like I said, because of this overbought, that's possibly why this one happened also. That means Euro USD, if aftermarket give us a possible sell program, let's say aftermarket give us this sell program, if the sell happen, all right, aftermarket give us this sell program that I'm expecting right here, which is this possible sell program, we can expect what a deep pullback into this range, not like this one that happened very fast. So we can expect some retracement like here before another sell move start happening again. So this is what market is likely telling us. So we likely have low of the week, then we have market trending to the upside, or market can decide to start trending to the upside from this particular area. But currently, technical analysis is telling us that what market is what bearish. So that's what technical analysis is giving us. So right here, we also have British pounds sterling. So on this GPP, you can clearly see the close what about 7,000 long position and also close about 3,000 long position. So this means on GPP is weaker compared to USD or compared to other pairs. So that means we'll likely be seeing more bearish expansion on British pounds to the downside. So I will give an outlook on it for this week, either this evening or tomorrow morning on British pounds. So we also have Japanese yen. Japanese yen, they added about 11,000 position, short position, and only closed about 700 long position. So what is this telling us? So they went from 116 to 10.3, which is reducing. So this is telling us overall that USD is strong. All right, USD is strong, but JPY is becoming weaker. So if JPY is becoming weaker, this will what make us to expect what more bullish expansion on USD JPY. So when you look at the current condition of the market on USD JPY, we're expecting. That's why I said we're expecting what bullish, more bullish expansion outside. So, but at the same time, even as we're expecting more bullish expansion, market can give us some pullback before the bullish movement start happening. Right, market can give us some pullback before the bullish movement start happening. So you can clearly see right here from 132 to 127 to 116 to 103. So it's reducing. It's not increasing, rather it's reducing. So since it's reducing, this means that what these people they are what closing their buy position on JPY. So if they are closing their buy position on JPY and adding to the sell, so that means sellers are taking control on JPY. That means JPY is becoming weaker while USD is becoming stronger. So we can lead to that bullish expansion right there. So we have New Zealand dollar. And New Zealand dollar went from 4,000 to another 4,000, but almost 5,000 to 3,000. So this is not super strong or super weak, but on the others, on the right hand, it gained a little or it became a little bit weaker compared to how it was before. But this is not much of a change. So this can lead to a bullish trend or a bearish trend. So it totally depends on USD, on New Zealand USD. It totally depends on USD. If USD becomes stronger, we can expect what a bearish movement on New Zealand dollar as of this coming week. So here we have gold, which is one of the major analysis we have. So on gold, we went from 201, 202 to 210. This shows that gold is becoming more and more bullish. So if gold is becoming more and more bullish, what is this telling us? This is telling us that we are looking for a buy program on gold. So there are mostly two things that can happen, either from here or this lower price level for a bullish program the upside. So this is the two major things I'll be posting in my channel today. So I'll be expecting a buy from this level or a buy just below this level within these 2 years for a bullish program on good. So these are our outlook for this week. Good luck and good trading.